Hello YouTube and welcome to Doki Doki Bizarre Adventure Part 3. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive, one of the letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. Yuri, I'm, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry, my child. We will play together and we will play hard. Hey, don't apologize because I want to play with you. I haven't lost interest or anything. I'm interested. Actually, I'm more than interested in your potentials. I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Doesn't matter what problem do you have, baby. Because my plans will work. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Then I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Yes, I will stop you. I will put things in your mouth and you will stop talking and start doing other things. That I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you are passionate about reading and other stuff. I will teach you later. The least I can do is listen. It's literature club after all. Yes, it's true, baby. In fact, it might as well get started reading it right. You don't have to. Let me fix my voice. It's too loud and too hard, even for me to understand what I'm saying. So let's do this. Reverb. Down. 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 It's too much. What about this? Yes, this is much better. I can understand myself. Why do you have to use reverb that much? And you look cool. And you sound cool. Do you think so? I think so. Thank you. You don't have to. Ha ha ha. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward for it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had. But I had what? Boy, read carefully. Put into my bag. All right, it's fine. If I sit here, right, next to you, I slip into the seat next to Yuri. My evil plans will start now, while I am sitting next to you, my target. Yes? Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. You seem a little something. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. You will get used to it. Don't worry. I will make you. That is reading in company with someone. I will keep you company. It's working. The poem I wrote for her is working. Yeah. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright, I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. and her chest rubbing against my shoulder, which give me a sensation which I like and prefer. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yes. Yuri in the corner of my eye, I can look at her like, get closer, baby, and give me some of those fats on your chest, on your chest. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. What? She's invading my privacy, and I will invade hers soon in the future. Sorry, I was just Yuri. You really apologize a lot, don't you? You don't have to, because I will. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, ha ha ha. PiNpU, laugh. Here, this should work, right? I slide my disc until it's up against Yuri. Then I hold my book more between the two of them. Yes, them. I'm gonna play with them really hard. Squeezing and squashing and boy, stop talking and keep playing. Yuri. So, get your own copy away from me. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Jesus Christ, you're not touching shoulders yet. My God, boy, you need time to learn how to do stuff. It feels like my left arm is on the way, so instead I used my right hand. So my left arm is on the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book like this, like this. And she's like, ooh, right here, yeah. Right? I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, yeah. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Forefinger? Thumb, forefinger. Is this finger's the forefinger? Index, middle finger, ring finger, pinky. This is how I know. Anyway, my throat hurts and I need to drink some coffee. Without getting coffee on my epic mustache on video. Let's continue. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm and the right side of the book. With my left hand doing stuff to her body. That's the way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we are huddled even closer together than before. Yeah, that's my boy. Go for it. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face against my cheek. Yes. And her breath around my neck. Yeah, my boy. She's in the corner of my vision. and my left hand is free to roam around freely around her body. Yeah. To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You are not used to reading, right? Please read for me. Be kind. I like to listen to audiobooks, but it would be awesome to hear them from your sound reading to me while I'm playing with other stuff. I don't mind being patient. If it takes you a bit longer, it's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like intimate exchange. We flip those pages in harmony. It's the motion of the ocean, baby. It's not the size. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her thumb. Yes, catch my thumb while it's moving back and forward the pages. Boy, I never thought you were dirty minded. This is an innocent club activity. Hey, Yuri. I need. I need another sip of coffee. I'm sorry, boys, for the interruption. Now, let's continue our adventure with Yuri. This might be silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she more blunt in a lot of ways. But she's also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into her head or anything, but they are kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Oh my god, why did you stand up? Stay besides me, my child. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But PiNpU, that's probably the terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing. That you can think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. So, PiNpU, boy, you ruined our entertainment. Go away. I guess I more meant that's in a kind of cute. Yes, you're cute, my child. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone, Monica, get off my cheeks. Go away. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thoughts. It's not right, Yuri. You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you've been looking forward to this. Anyway, let's skip this part and read the poems. Go away. Lift the book and slip out. Jesus Christ, all of that nonsense we had to read. Monica, get off my cheeks. Go away. Leave me alone. Yeah. Who should I show my poem to first? Of course, for the one I wrote it to in the first place, Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. So that's the reason why? Don't assume. I can't trust her opinion, to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I noticed her eyes lightened. And that was the purpose of my poem expansion. What was that? Did I say that out loud? You did. Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Just enjoy my poem. I guess you're right. What I'm getting so nervous for. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? So use of imagery and metaphors indicates you have written a lot of poetry before. I had. Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. Thank you. This actually my first time, really. I'm a genius. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I knew that. I just meant you. Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if she breaking it down more. Alright, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. Good theory, and she's smart. The end result is that both the style and the give me a moment. Expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thoughts, it's as if she demeanor totally changes. Yuri, go away. I don't know. and I don't care what you think about my poem. I wrote it for you, and you liked it. Go away. This is. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Show me your poem. Ghost under the lights. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the. What's this? Amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have. Anyway, thank you, Yuri. Your poem is awesome. I like it. I enjoyed it, actually. I enjoyed it very much. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? It's not. It's the best handwriting I've ever seen. I just don't read script very often. Yes, because I am an idiot. And I don't care about writing. I only care about one thing, which is hanging on your chest. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Alright, nonsense, go away. Auto. Yeah, the auto is working. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon should be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting in that way. The auto is too slow. Let's skip the nonsense manually. Oh my god, do we have to read all of these poems? The poems of the people I don't care about. Sayori, Sayori, go away. Bye bye, Sayori. I don't care. Or, let's read it. Why not? Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning. It makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub my stuff. The sleepy from my eyes. Don't rub stuff. Sayori. It's shame on you, you sinner. Go away, Sayori. Bye bye. Get off my cheeks. Natsuki. Let's skip. Bye bye, Natsuki. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. That was idiotic. PiNpU can do stuff. So go away, you little child. You little disturbed child. You can go back to your room and do stuff to yourself. Goodbye. And the last, Monica. Monica, get off my cheeks. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Monica, go away. Hole in the wall. Why you're talking about holes? Maybe because you have more than I. Boy, shame on you. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle produ boy protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I read angry as an orgy. Boy, oh Jesus. boy, boy, you are not made to read poems, so skip them. You are reading weird stuff. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Monica, get off my cheeks. Bye bye. Phew. Sure. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they are just being nice, there is no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into for a cupcake. Idiot boy. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They generally exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. And they read in tandem. I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki eyebrows furrow in frustration. Natsuki, go away. Get off my girlfriend, my new girlfriend. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with the language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is idiotic. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Yes, I missed the symbolism, and it was idiotic. For an idiotic poem from an idiotic child who tries to hit on me. And that would never happen. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? The language, I guess. It was trying to say something nice. You mean you have tried that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Go away, Natsuki. release me from this pain, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and PiNpU did too. No, I didn't. I lied to you. Get away from my girlfriend. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions for my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've been a long time establishing my writing style, so get off my cheeks, you little kid. Your stanza. Jesus Christ, do I have to read all of this nonsense? It will be painful, and it's already 30 minutes for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and we will continue Doki Doki Bizarre Adventure soon. Thank you very much for watching, and this is Mano signing out. Peace.